Hey everybody, Shay here. Bet you didn't expect this game to drop. I certainly didn't. This morning, I found out that this game was launching today. I thought this game was already out because I kept hearing stuff about it. I didn't want to spoil anything, and I kind of like, don't get tempted. Just let this thing sit for a while, and I figured I'd get it during a sale. I never looked into it, and then I found out, no, it's dropping today. And I was like, oh, wait, what was before then? Oh, it's like some pre-thing? It was like early access? Okay, well, I mean, I guess these are the makers of Divinity, which I also want to bring to the channel. Actually installed that game maybe a month ago, and I was like, I'm gonna play Divinity, and then I'm gonna play Divinity 2. And I found out, no, it's the same studio that made Baldur's Gate 2. You know, the game that I was playing in university, yes, I just gave my age away 25 years ago, I sacrificed the university credits for Baldur's Gate 1, and I did the same thing 2 years later for Baldur's Gate 2. Yes, I played these, probably the longest runtime of a gameplay that I did, both single player and multiplayer back in the day. Do I remember anything? No. Mostly no. Mostly, I remember the miniature giant space hamster that made an appearance in Mass Effect, okay? Anyways, that was a callback. I'm certain of it. Anyways, Boo is its name. Go for the fucking eyes. Go. We're gonna swear? No, fuck it, we're gonna swear. I just said nudity. Yes, please. Release the flesh. Okay, point is, I'm getting, I have to calm down, and it is the evening right now, and it's gonna be a long weekend here in Canada, in Ontario, and I figured, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm about ready to do some random shit, and let's just go. Let's use new game. I want to make a character for an hour and a half. It's gonna be episode 0, baby. Let's go. What are we doing? Balance, tactician, a tough campaign. I'm doing tactician. I know the rule set. I'm just turned into one of those obnoxious YouTubers that made everybody just bail on this Let's Play. Listen. This is D&D. It's in my blood, folks. I'm gonna be giving away my age repeatedly by having to talk about the crap that I've been through in my. It's like I've been through a war zone. Sometimes it felt that way. And it was. Listen, okay, we're gonna go tactician because I'm gonna wreck this game. This game's gonna wreck me now. Let's go. In combat, hit 0. Hit 0. That's fine. Calm down. Let's go. Got some lithids in here. I think we got some get Yankee here. Get some rye. We're gonna do some mind flayer shit. Let's go. I haven't even watched a trailer. I think I watched a trailer. It had like a fucking Starjammer style ship. Okay, but it was like in the Lithid style one. Oh my god, this might be it. This might have. I could swear I watched this like a year ago though. Oh my god. Yes. I am such a big fan of Planescape. I know this is Forgotten Realms, everybody. Calm down. I know my lore. Calm down. Yes! The cape thing. Oh, it's so good. The design is so good. We'll get some larva. Larva up in this bitch. Oh, you're screwed. Is that like a mind gummy? Yes. Oh, not the. I forget. Oh, is it the eye? I know I've seen this. I hope this is recording. I haven't even checked. Listen, I'll figure it out. All right. Figure it out. Show me that shit, man. It'd be so cool if they did like just enough lore splicing here, where I know they're not going to introduce Spelljammer stuff. You know what I mean? But it's just enough to. Oh, we get one of those. I kind of forgot that. Yeah, but you know, like that, the whole lore thing of like all of that cosmology stuff, like that. Oh man, there's so much opportunity. I heard this game was huge, you know, and so I have to start playing it, or I'm never gonna get it done. Okay, listen. Enable tutorials. Tutorials cannot. I mean, I'm not that familiar with. I have the rulebook for Dungeons and Dragons 5 for probably 5 or 6 years. I feel like that feels like a long time ago, but it was pre-COVID easily. It was almost before the channel. Somewhere at the beginning, so like 5 to 7 years ago. Does that sound right? Anyways, I haven't read it though, because I never got a chance to do tabletop with Dungeons and Dragons 5. I stopped at 3, and then I went huge into Pathfinder, so 3.5, you know? A lot of OGL stuff, Open Gaming License, and then I went to, I did most of my time was in Pathfinder, a lot of the adventure path stuff, so I will be playing Pathfinder games hopefully one day eventually. God, there's so much to play. Enable tutorials, but I do think I need tutorials because I get a refresher on just the rule set now, how they bring it to the computer. Oh man, this is such a flashback. Holy crap. Let's start. What are we doing? No, I'm not randomizing. Origin characters. What is that? Origin. Well, I'm gonna click on them and see what's up. Origin. What's this? Proceed. Oh, wait. The Dark Urge. I've heard. This is questionable. Remember nothing but a path paved with blood. Unimaginable. Cruelty whispers to you from within. Can you escape it? Would you even want to? Are these like alignment based? Do I have an alignment? Do I see level ones? Oh, okay. A Dragonborn. Ooh. I think I'm gonna go with a charisma character this time around. Arcana, medicine, intimidation, persuasion. Sure. But I mean, why am I not doing Shamli or Xander? Or I could do so many. Oh God. Am I playing this character? No, edit appearance. I think you are. You just get to change the look of it. Let's go to the beginning. So we got a human. I'm imagining. High up. Human. The ears, man. High up. So we got dexterity. Well, yeah, archer. I love archers, though. Rogue. I know that there's going to be like you can multi and stuff like that. There's so much in D&D 5 though that I'm not familiar with. Firebolt. As a rogue? Really? I mean, rogues are fun. Hold on. Let me read the stuff. Let's be thorough here. This is gonna be an episode 0. I'm also testing sound. I'm probably been way louder than anything that was played because I'm like obnoxious right now. But anyways, it's looking kind of low right now. Don't worry, I'll fix it. It's just I need to have the tester out. Might as well be on a 1 hour character gen. You know what I mean? That's what you're all maybe signing up for. I'll try to cut around some of it. I'm not going to be crazy. But I just want to talk about stuff as I go. Try to get some, because it's been years. It's been years since I've taught D&D, proper D&D. Oh no, that would have been 2002. Might have been the last time I was in Dungeons and Dragons. I did an online thing maybe 3 years ago. It lasted 2 sessions, I think. But yeah, so I don't know if any lore changed in D&D for 2 decades. Then I've probably lost. I don't know it. Okay, after 200 years, serving a cruel master. Ooh, the vampire spawn. Astarion is finally free to walk in the sun, free to chase power, and free to take revenge. Play introduction. This is like Dragon Age. What? Oh, where you got character starts, and each one of these is a whole different, could take you in a whole different trajectory. That would be cool. Holy crap, they'd be going back far, man, to go back to the try 25 years ago, man. 2007, shit. Okay, listen to the character story. Oh, that's so cool. Do you want to do it? Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Watch me accidentally start the game. That's okay. It's early. Maybe I am, though. Oh, that's a cool episode 0, though.
Don't be shy. I promise not to bite until we've been formally introduced. My name's Astarion.
You are Astarion.
And I've spent a century stalking the night, hunting for pretty morsels just like you.
Ooh, I love
a man called Cazador. Made me what I am.
He's so
kept
theatrical.
Me like a pet. Forced me to do his bidding.
He's got a dark side.
The Tadpole's influence broke his dominance over me, and now I can finally pursue the one thing I've hungered for these long, dark years.
Calm down, bro.
Revenge. I'm going back to Baldur's Gate.
It's so well acted.
Cazador down in his lair.
So good.
I'll be the last thing the bastard ever sees.
I gotta say something after this, though, because it's gonna sound like a criticism. Not of what I'm seeing, but what I thought the game was. I've seen some character stuff, screenshots and stuff of characters. I'm like, it looks good, but in my head I was like, but it doesn't it's not wait. It's not completely baffling me, you know? But I tell you, seeing it voice acted and acted, Like that delivery, I mean, completely turned me around. Completely turned me around. Somehow it looked better. Like it feels better than what I saw in screenshots and stuff like that. So that's exciting. Okay, what do we have here? The Githyanki. Okay, so fighter. Okay, don't need to look at that. Well, I do want to look at this right here. Cantrips. Can we bring psionics into this? We can have a little bit of sprinkling of dark sun somewhere. That's probably unlikely because low plane thing that doesn't really cross over because it's in some other demi-plane. I know, I understand. Listen, there's like a Dark Sun adventure that was like a tower, and I never got to play that one, but yeah, it was like a Planescape was like linked up, but it was like it's not supposed to happen. That was the last adventure I was gonna run, was a Dungeon Magazine one with like a Githyanki War or something. Oh, so good. Anyways, that's what I was thinking. Get Sarai when I said anyways. Okay, let's move on. Psionic. We have Lae'zel. Okay, was raised ready for a life amongst the stars. Calm down. Mercilessly conquering the cosmos as a Githyanki soldier. Grounded, she must deal with a world she doesn't understand and find a way to serve her people in a plane that despises her militant kin. So we are maybe going to get some astral plane shenanigans. Maybe we're going to go up into the cosmos, and this is going to tap into Starjammer. I'm telling you, I saw a goddamn illithid ship that belonged in Starjammers. I've seen that, something with that trailer. Let's go. Let's see what this one's all about. God, I really hope it is.
Since I was born in the cold reaches of world space, I have known but one purpose. To wield a silver sword and ride a red dragon in service of my regent, the Githyanki Queen Vlaakith. My first step on this path is to slay a mind flayer and bring its head to my queen. There is no flesh I will not carve, and no barrier I will not shatter to see it done. I am the one who sunders. I am the Undying Queen's most unshakable warrior.
This is it?
I am Lae'zel of Kalir.
Oh, I might have to play her. I feel like looking up that Dungeon Magazine right now to see if this is all connected. This is it. This is like, oh, so good. Anyways, let's move on. We have a wizard. I am tempted, but wizards can get kind of crazy. I mean, fire can be pretty simple though, but I don't know. But just gonna have psionics possibly. Anyways, we have Gale. Gale's wizarding prowess once earned him the love of Mystara, the goddess of magic. Forgotten Realms is probably the setting I'm least familiar with, and that says something. Okay, until his ambition led him to the brink of catastrophe. Let's go. So far, I'm not buying you, Gale. Sell me your character, Gale.
Well met, stranger. You find yourself in the presence of the renowned wizarding prodigy, Gale of Waterdeep. Please.
Confidence?
No need to be intimidated. My virtuosic talents once caught the eye of the goddess of magic herself, Mystra, who named me her chosen, and her lover.
Whoa.
Thanks to a slight miscalculation on my part, that relationship eventually soured, as did the greatest of my powers. Now I'm merely a humble wizard on the road to redemption. Unless
you're hiding something, bro.
I can find the path to something greater.
Oh, you want to lich them? Are we talking? Are you going? Do you have like a hidden side? Where are your alignments? Because like, a power seeker. So, I mean, firebolt. Oh yeah, okay. Mage hand, typical. Ray Foster can fit the typical lineup there. What else we have? We got, of course, intelligence. Don't need to look at that right there. Witch bolt. I'm not familiar with. That's probably from D&D 5. Link yourself to a target with a bolt of lightning. What the hell? Deal an additional 1d12 damage each turn by activating it. Oh, that's interesting. You probably like hook it up and then it's just there, and then when you want it, bang, bang, bang. Ooh, I'm thinking about some stuff that, from what I know of Divinity 2, I haven't played it yet, but I understand that there's like combination things and environmental like synergy and stuff like that. Imagine if you have this, you get near some oil or some other kind of water, and bam, you zap. Oh, Probably. Don't know. Fog of War. Okay, that's I used the hell out of this in the Dark Sun scale. I mean, I have outaged most people. Weren't even born yet when I was playing these games in the 90s. Dark Sun 1 and Dark Sun 2, I took advantage of Fog Cloud like crazy and I broke the game. Literally stalled my system. I couldn't get through the last fight. I did. It took me a lot of tries because my entire screen would just freeze as all my spells went off at the same time when I unpaused. It's just like, I can't see what's going on. And then it was over. And that's preparation, folks. That's min-max preparation. Grease was in there. Sleep, of course. Thunder Wave, that's new to me. Release a wave of Thunder's Force that pushes away all creatures and objects. Okay, it's like a force. It's like, well, that's good. I mean, you get surrounded by melee fighters. You get them the hell away from you. That's good. Mage armor, of course, that's typical. Okay, and then we have Shadowheart. She a cleric, willingly undertook a ritual to remove her memories in order to protect the secrets of her fellow Shar worshippers. I am not familiar with what a Shar is. The lore here. Loss and pain are sacred to her, but her faith is now being used like never before. What do we have here? Let me try to read into this a bit. We got Firebolt, Resistance, Guidance, and Sacred Flame. Interesting. Shar, do I have... Oh, I do. I could just hover over this. As the greater deity of darkness, Shar... I should be familiar with Shar then. Shar is feared for her power over the night, secrets, and loss. She is locked in eternal conflict with her twin sister. Oh yeah, Saloon. Moon, right? Oh yeah, no. I totally forgot about Shar. This is, geez, I'm thinking about the Drow, like probably strong with the Drow lore and stuff like that. Oh god, I even have, okay, high half-elf. A torch of the Feywild remains in half-elves with the bloodline. Oh, they probably have bloodline things? I think they do, right? No, I think they do. When I made a character, I think there's something to do with bloodlines. I was a sorcerer. What? My brain is like entangled in some stuff. Anyways, remains in half-elves with this bloodline, and even those untrained in magic possess a hint of wild power. Wild magic. Wild magic was a magic source in the 90s that was from Forgotten Realms. Like the handbooks and stuff like that at the time. Like that's where it was centered in. I was a big Ravenloft guy. That's what I focused on in the early 90s, and I went Planescape, mid 90s to late 90s. But Ravenloft is where I would learn about other worlds, because they would pull people into these domains, these demi-planes of dreads, and into the demi-plane of dread, into a domain. And sometimes they would go, it's this wild magic mage, and now they're become a dark power, right? Or a dark lord, and then that whole domain is based around the idea of that character, or the history where they come from. And so that's how I'd find out about things like wild magic, or things like Soth from Dragonlance, and all these connections. Azalin was in there, right? The Lich that comes from Greyhawk, and so little things like that, or I kind of piecemealed a lot of the lore together across the cosmology. See, I was a big fan of the multiverse of the Dungeons and Dragons stuff, not just any particular setting, but how they all connected. Always been into that. It's been 30 years. It's never changed. No matter what I play, what I read, what I get into, I get completely enthralled by lore. Anyways, we have, just really quickly, I mean, it seems to, I'm going backwards here, and I don't have to go through all of them. I just want to see what they say about this, just to trigger some memories. So with a ruthlessness born from mind flayer enslavement, Githyanki ride the astral sea atop red dragons, bringing their silver swords and psionic might to bear against any trace of the illithid menace. I love it. So when they say wild space, though, I could swear wild space is a Starjammer term. Astral sea is, of course, from the astral plane. And then we have you. We have, is there anything about wizards? No, that's standard. We don't have anything there. Okay, we have Shar. Okay, let's move on. We have the Warlock. Warlock. Charisma. Okay, that one's tempting. I'm very tempted with the Warlock idea. Ooh, I don't know what this is. Armor of Agathis. Ooh, Abjuration. Okay. Sounds dark. Cast Temper. Okay, so I just forget what it was called, but it was in a third-party source book where Sam Kane from Dragon Age. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to get into it. But he was a mage, but he eventually had to, and then I get into it. Then I multi-classed into cleric near the end because I had to get this prestige class that was called a bone warrior, a bone mage, a bone bone something. Anyways, I know, and I actually got the original art for that from Wade Reynolds, and from a convention before he got really big. One of my prized possessions. Got the sketch of that character, which inspired Psalm Kane. Anyways, no, my brain, I can't derail so much. Jesus, what was I saying? The armor, because the hit points, and I had some spell where I could heal, but it worked differently, and it sounds kind of like this. This might have come from 3rd edition. Gain 5 temporary hit points and deal 5 cold damage. In my old days, known as the Blade of Frontiers, Will uses his magic to fell the monsters and devils menacing the sword. The Sword Coast! Wow, that's a flashback or what? Oh, damn. Wasn't Sword Coast an actual DLC to Baldur's Gate 1? Am I going crazy right now? That wasn't an Icewind Dale thing. I feel like I'm going crazy. No, it was Baldur's Gate 1 and then Sword Coast, and then it was Baldur's Gate 2 Throne of Ball? They haven't. I feel like they had a DLC. I feel like the DLC had like a boot quest in it. I know. See the community post I posted about that. Memories coming back. Tell me about yourself. Oh, that was shady.
7 years ago, I was exiled from Baldur's Gate.
That voice.
The city I call home. My name is Will. But the people of the Sword Coast call me the Blade of Frontiers, champion of the meek, defender of the innocent.
Oh, I mean, you're just cool.
The truth isn't quite so simple.
Oh.
But they're right about one thing. I hunt monsters, and I always catch my prey.
Yeah.
My latest target is a devil, and I'm right on her tail. Once I'm through with her, she'll never escape the fires of the first hell.
I like your style. I like your style, bro. All right, so we got Warlock. Oh, it's a Warlock, though. Warlock, interesting. I wouldn't have expected him to be speaking like that, but he does have charisma. Ooh, that one's tempting. Devil Hunter on the Sword Coast. I mean, he's got a little bit of a not swap. No, he does have a swap. Is that a cut? I mean, hold up. Hold on, what do we got here? Spears, halberds, and glaives. I was gonna say, I mean, can I turn him around? I cannot. I can't turn you. No! Oh. Are you? Okay. Hold on. Okay, it is piratey and, like, Corsair, I guess, of the seas, or, I mean, maybe. I don't know. It could be. I mean, it sort of looks like the clothing could possibly be pirate warlock. That sounds kind of like a cool idea. Okay, let's go to Karlach. I haven't even got into the character gen yet. Let's go. Tiefling. Planescape memories like crazy. Tieflings from Zariel's bloodline, are empowered with martial strength and can channel searing flame to punish their enemies. A barbarian. An advantage on intimidation and performance checks. I mean, that's thematic. Of course, rage. Okay, what do we have here? Karlach has escaped 10 years of service in the Hells with nothing but the axe on her back and the infernal engine blazing furiously where her heart used to be. The infernal engine? What do you mean? Her chest is glowing. What's up? Oh! That's definitely going to be a Planescape hook. I mean, then there's the Throne of Battle thing. I wonder if that's what it's connecting to. I don't remember if that Zariel was from Baldur's Gate. I don't remember.
10 years ago, I was sold to the Archdevil Zariel. She put a Hellfire engine in my chest and made me her prize soldier.
Damn.
But I've escaped now. Thank you, Mind Flayers. And I've got a few scores to settle. If this engine doesn't burn me to ash first, I'll need people I can trust.
Damn.
An infernal mechanic and a serious amount of luck.
It's a what?
You know what?
It's an engine.
I'm not worried.
I like her voice.
After 10 years in the Hells, I can take on anything. I've got my chance at freedom, and believe me, I'm going home.
Where's your home? Which one of the planes? You're just gonna go back to Sigil? Gonna hang out in the city? Okay, in the center of the Outlands? Okay, let's next. Wait. Oh. Okay. This is the only one I can edit the appearance on. I see. Okay, you remember nothing but a path paved with blood. Unimaginable cruelty whispers to you from within. Oh, I read that already. Can you escape it? Would you even want to? Oh my gosh, what? Now, because now I don't know. I mean, what if like playing one of these characters gives you something? But if you make your own... No, but that's a sorcerer though. Why can I edit this person's appearance? But not these ones. Anyways, let's play introduction. See what happens. Starts the game. That's okay. That's okay. We'll figure it out. No.
My rancid blood whispers to me, kill, kill, and kill again. My ruined body yearns to reap death in this world. And when this foul urge calls, it possesses my whole being.
Okay.
Injured.
Look at that acting.
Beyond repair.
It's like subtle.
I know nothing besides this. I must resist the dark urge, lest it consume my mind. I must discover who I was.
Doesn't sound like a chaotic
and what
evil.
happened to me before my twitching knife hand writes a tragedy in blood.
Oh, he's got like maybe a... I mean, it might be chaotic, but not from... Like, for some other... Because maybe like the Mind Worm, if that's the character that this is supposed to represent. I mean, what happens when you randomize appearance? What happens here? Okay. Why does he get to this? How does this work? I'm a little bit confused, and I'm getting stalled here because I mean, I like the idea of this character, especially if it's the one that it's supposed to be you, whereas these ones have pre-written stuff. I would rather RP my way through the game, you know, and really decide on... I mean, I could use one of the old characters that were featured in the Dragon Age stuff, and I did the character origins. I pulled in old tabletop characters and did versions of them in there. I pulled some into Mass Effect to some degree. I mean, all of them have been tabletop characters. No, not all D&D characters, but more over here that I never clicked on. Oh, Jesus Louises. It doesn't matter. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. This will all come to me. It'll all come to me in gameplay. It's fine. None of this matters. Okay. That's kind of cool. Okay. You can customize their stats, just not their appearance. Really? Oh, she looks so cool, though. I think I might have to do the Yankee. It's a fighter, though. I don't tend to play fighters because I feel like it gets... I mean, I say that, and I made Xander in Dragon Age Origins a fighter, but I made him an archer. So I had to screw with the system because I understand the system. It wasn't D&D, but it was based on the same ideas, and so I just went with it, and it worked. I broke the game. No, I didn't break the game. I broke one part of the game. It's fine. Fighter... You are trained in the battle. No, that's fine. And that's fine. Okay, see if I see anything here that stands out to me as something I'm not familiar with. Acolyte, you have spent your life in service to a temple, learning sacred rites and providing sacrifices to the gods, to the god or gods you worship. Serving the gods and discovering their sacred works will guide you to greatness. Appearance. Let's just see what we have here. Are we talking about they are... Yeah, it looks like only dragon. They have a genitals option. Let's figure that out. Man. Oh my God, there's so many details. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. What are they jaw? Oh my God. There's so many details. Yeah, that's so good. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, the whole red dragon thing. Copper dragon. Oh, it's so good. Anyways, well, I'll be goddamned. They went for it. Good for them. I appreciated that in Cyberpunk. I mean, just free it up. Just do whatever you gotta do, man. Just come on. Don't just. It's a game. It's fine. Well, this is good. Okay, what am I doing? Body art. Eyes, makeup, tail. Let's see what your tail looks like. Yeah, I love all of it. But can I not make another? I can swear I can make whatever character I want, though. What is happening? Ooh, you have like Predator dreads, bro. This is so fun. Ooh, I had this character called JD Blade. I loved him. I played him in Shadowrun, but I mean, it wasn't really a race. We made things up, lore up, because there's dragons and then the Shadowrun and stuff like that, but not lizardmen. But it was kind of lizardmen, but it was like a hybrid lizard human thing. But then got to play him in fantasy once, and it was fun. It was fun. Oh, and then Skyrim. My Skyrim character was JD Blade. After Xander, I made Xander. The one I tried to bring to the channel was JD Blade. There you go. I'm like, why do I have these memories? But they're starting to disappear. Anyways, so JD Blade. I could play JD Blade. Jack Daniels is what JD stands for. Jack Daniels. Because I like Jack Daniels. And he used two blades. Two-handed weapon fighter. Acrobat. It's fine. Let's, JD Blade. Oh my god, that was Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk character was JD. I didn't have a lizard man, so I made him. He had the lizard tattoo thing or whatever the hell. He had green hair. Is that lizard? I kind of like. Hey, he's already had life on the channel. I don't have to do it. I bet I could. La 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 la. Ooh. Hello. Ooh. Ooh. All right, just a little bit of a detail there as well. Why not? And the tail's fine. I can only proceed unless I don't understand what the hell I've done here. Also, where do my characters go? Where do the rest of the characters go? Oh, because I have to proceed here. But if proceed will just push me forward, no? Let's go. Oh. A sorcerer, you say? Well, I can't be JD Blade. I can't use swords. I mean, I just want to see it. I just want to see it more because I don't understand what I'm doing. I could swear you can make other characters. Return to main menu. Well, I had fun. I had fun making the character in any case. If I were to make JD Blade Warrior, I know I can. And that's part of the win here today. Main menu, yes. And I'm going to try something again. Ooh, the dead tree, what's that? Ooh, sort of feels familiar to me. Like Baldur's Gate 2's feelings coming from this here. Boo? Boo? Partner? Partner boo? Those were rats. Those weren't hamsters. Yeah, I threw everything away, didn't I? I certainly did. It's so good. Tactician, let's go! I have achieved nothing. Nothing. I have achieved nothing. Oh, you mean I just had to click? I just had to click the word custom? No. Oh, that was, I don't know why I didn't notice that. I was focused down here. Okay. Why? It's like, why can you edit the Dark Urge? But I get it because these are already characters. Yeah, but that's already a character that exists. The Dark Urge. Stop getting stuck on this thing. You maybe unlock these as you play. Like maybe you unlock the ability to change the appearance of the other ones. Anyways, custom. Now let's take an hour to actually do this. Let's actually do this. Oh my god. Okay, race, drag. Oh my god. Here we go. We're actually It's fine. Hey, listen, it's fine. I got distracted with excitement. Elf, first character I played in Forgotten Realms was an elf. I played him in the DLC. It wasn't really a DLC. It was the PC Mag extra, like a mod that you could get for Dragon Age Origins. It was Yaster. He was a mage cleric. And I didn't want him to worship Mistra because I was too generic. I was too high a level. I was in a massive Underdark campaign with this character, and I wanted him to kind of collect artifacts and magic, but like really push the boundaries of what he found and what he could research and what he could build. And it was a Zuth, I believe was the name of the god. It was a lesser god. I believe the god was under Mistra. And it was more like focused on like knowledge of spells or knowledge of arcane histories or something like that. And so I felt like that was the best thematic resonance with me. God, yeah, all of these are going to trigger. It's fine. It's fine. So Yaster. Closest thing, I mean, there was no sorcerer back when I played Yaster. I kind of went mage cleric, yeah. I just wanted all the magic. His whole thing was like, just get all the magic. There's a magician who was a cleric who worshipped the god of magic. You know what I mean? It made sense to me. Okay, we have the elves. It makes sense to me. Like, I have to explain myself. We have a tiefling. Now, of course, Planescape is most of my tiefling experience. Tieflings weren't in the core setting when I was Planescape. Like, so in the early 90s, they were Planescape. You could play one. Like, they gave you the options to then play them as races, but that came further down the line. This was still 2nd edition when I was playing it. And then 3rd edition, they made them part of the base setting. And the Asamon, the celestial versions of them, which are not in here. Plenty of different kinds, of course, but they tend to all, I mean, because they literally could just be a mix of any of the demons, so you have such variance with the way that they can look. We got the Drow. The Drow from the Underdark. These are cool, but they had chaotic society. When you read the books on the Drow, like I forget which trilogy I read. It wasn't the Drist one though. I mean, Drist made an appearance, but it wasn't Drist. But it was the and a source book. I read a massive source book on them, but it's one of these scenarios where it's like they're chaotic evil empire, but you're like, how could you function though? They got the matriarchy and the whole spider themed stuff. It was really cool. And I like the best thing with the Drow thing is that they have the whole spider motif, but they're also like, from a civilization perspective, it's all about webs of intrigue and webs of connections and families, and so like it's crazy how they made chaotic evil society work. I forget what campaign I ran. That was I can't remember. This is the 25-year-old memories at this point. But it was one of those, I can't believe you made this work moments. Like, how did you make this work? Because it shouldn't. Anyways, I forget the novel series too. It was really good. But anyways, Drow, pretty cool. Now they should have weaknesses and stuff like that. In the sun, no? Did they take that away? Superior dark vision, yeah, 120, right? Oh, they wasn't meters. I'm in feet. Anyways, we got Fey ancestry. Do they not have a weakness in sunlight? While the Lolth sworn delight in the goddess's evil tenets, the Seldarine reject her attempt to overthrow the leader of the Elvic pantheon. Oh, Lolth sworn. Raised by Lolth's cult in the city of Menzoberranzan, capital city of the Drow. Probably pronounce it wrong because there's a lot of letters in that word. These Drow embody the virtues of their corrupt and merciless goddess. Lolth marks her followers with bright red eyes, so those in the Underdark will learn to fear them on sight. Okay. They used to have a weakness in the daylight, but I guess I'm not seeing anything like that around unless it's hidden in some of these other stats. We got human. Straightforward. Anything different with the way that they... No, it's pretty straightforward here, straightforward there. Okay, we got the Githyanki, not to be mistaken with the Gitsarai. Already read that. With a ruthlessness born from their Mind Flayer enslavement, Githyanki ride the astral seas and on red dragons. Get read all that. We got astral knowledge. Ooh. If they put this in the game, it means we're going to go into the astral plane. Got Mage Hand. Martial Prodigy. What's this all about? A lifetime of relentless training gave you... Oh, I see. See, I'm not familiar with the terms from 5th edition, right? This was all called different, like weapon mastery and weapon specialization. But I guess they changed the terms for it. Okay, we got the dwarf. The good old dwarves. We got the gold dwarves. Are known for their confidence and keen intuition. The culture of their deep kingdom values family, ritual, and fine craftsmanship. As durable and unyielding as their homes of stone, dwarves are some of the finest warriors, miners, and smiths of Faerun. Oh my god, no, the first character I ever played. It was like, it was a werebear. It was this werebear dwarf. I didn't know if it was possible at the time. I was very young and someone let me do it, so I did it. And then that gated me into the Ravenloft, and then in 1990, and then I was all in for Gothic horror. Absolutely, my young mind was impressionable, and that's what got me into all the Gothic lore traditions and folklore and stuff like that. But yeah, I was a werebear dwarf in Faerun. First adventure I did, it was 1 session long. But god damn it, if I didn't have it, I have a sketch of him somewhere that I drew when I was 11, probably 11 or 12. Anyways, fun times. Fun times. It's the gold. I thought it was like that. There was another term for it. There was like a different type of dwarf though. They used to have kits back in the day. They used to have kits back in 2nd edition. That goes back. Holy crap. Holy crap. Half elf. High half elf. Okay, versatile half elf somewhere. What do you got though? It's civil militia. The halfling. The Lightfoots. Is that what they called him in, was that always Lightfoot in Faerun? In Dragonlance. Oh, his last name was Lightfoot. No, wait, Kenders. But it was, Hasselhoff Lightfoot, was it? Oh my god, that's going back. Anyways, I thought it was Furfoot. Hairyfoot. It's Lightfoot. Oh god, I'm looking it up. Burfoot. Hasselhoff Burfoot. Okay. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was a great series too. God damn. I played probably the longest as a player I played was Dragonlance. I played an elf in Cruciferius. That was a long time ago. It was a Paladin. Oh, it was good days. In 2nd edition where you couldn't really make a Paladin. The elf wasn't allowed or something. Crusader. It was a Crusader, not Paladin. Elven version. And then I made him a Dragon Hunter. Yeah, he was fun. It was good times. It was Ron Halfling. Gnome. Gnome, for me, World of Warcraft, first character, Kimatu Schultz. It's a gnome. I loved him. Made him as ugly as possible. He was a shield warrior when people told me that shield warriors sucked, and I was like, no. That never changed. Dark Souls did it again. Should be doing the only shield. I'm going to do only shield. Tank it is. You should be. You have to dodge. Tank it is. It took me all the way back to the gnome in World of Warcraft in 2005 to 2011. I regret nothing. He was a great character. Okay. He actually, the first version of that character was a mule in Dark Sun. Also, one of the longest running campaigns I played as a player. I loved it. I loved Dark Sun as a setting. It was great. It was amazing. That's where he comes from. As a gladiator. And then he turned into the shield warrior in World of Warcraft. Dragonborn! So the other one has a history though, and it has context. But you could just do one of these. A proud race that values clan and skills above all else. Once enslaved by dragons, they strive to be self-sufficient, not wanting to be beholden to anyone, not even the gods. Oh my god, I've been going for a long time. That's it? You just get a base speed? Really? Charisma possibly went up. Is that what that means? Let's see. Primary ability. Oh yeah, I remember, for the 2 sessions I played, when I made that character, there was something to do with this. The most important ability for your class. It influences your chance to hit and your chance to hit. That's new to me. They changed something in D&D 5, which, I was doing this in Mutants and Masterminds. For those of you familiar, like the 3rd edition allowed a bunch of other game systems to spawn. One of them leveraged the open gaming license from the 3rd edition, and then Green Ronin Press made Mutants and Masterminds. Took off, was a massive hit. It got all the books. I loved them. They had like fanzines for it, part of the community. It was a great couple of years. But they had a point system that allowed you to kind of take these feats that would then allow you to switch like which stats you would actually use as your 2-hit modifier, which I thought was always a cool idea, right? It's like you're just so smart on the field, you're such a crazy tactician that you use your intelligence to buff your ability to hit, because you just like read the scene, you know? There was like cool ways of like looking at how the different stats could get used to do typical things that every other system was doing. They're just like, no, do whatever you want. Like it's a superhero setting. Like it could be anything that's you know, that you can like conceptualize around the stats. And so I like, if that's what they've kind of done here, I kind of like it. We get the half orc. Okay. Creatures of intense emotion, half orcs, are more inclined to act than contemplate. Whether the rage burning their bodies compels them to fight, or the love filling their hearts inspires acts of incredible kindness. Interesting little twist there. I didn't expect. Or the love filling their hearts inspires acts of incredible kindness. What do you got here? We got dark vision, of course. Relentless endurance. Okay, you regain 1 hit point instead of becoming down. Okay, so they kind of baked in a little bit of barbarian spirit. Okay. Savage attacks. When you land a critical hit with a melee weapon attack, your damage dice are tripled instead of doubled. Damn. I mean, you min-max barbarian. Do it. Ooh. Okay, we still have to get through all of this. Holy crap. There might be some new classes I'm not familiar with. Oh, damn, son. Oh, I like it. Okay, hello. Bard. Yeah, I like the yeah, I like the little twist of the hand. That's so good. Okay, we get the cleric. I mean, truly a power class. If I had to be honest, you can kind of make a cleric. Like conceptually, from an RP standpoint, it's kind of like the best middle class, where you can then like there's so many gods you can follow and spells you can get that you can kind of conceptualize models around the cleric that don't make it feel like or seem like a typical cleric, but you can, thematically push them. And you can do that to any class, but the cleric just has something about it because of the spells, you know. It really helps you customize it. But then you kind of like, you see all the spells, you're like, yeah, but I can get it. I was a thematic kind of player, like when I did Somnolly Kane as a mage cleric, you know, I had rules for the magic. It's like only fire, only golem things, you know. It had to only be those things, and I had to really lean into it. Or necromancy, of course, right? Like undead. Because to me, like Somnolly Kane saw undead. I'm saying this like people followed all of the Dragon Age Inquisition series, and I talked about the character in there. But on tabletop, the concept of Somnolly Kane, like he followed a fire god, and the fire was like rebirth for him, and it was a cycle of life. And so for him, it was undead were like golems. He wasn't disrespecting anything. He was giving, like they were just objects to him, but he got to give them a second purpose beyond just like decaying. And so to him, he just saw them as golems. The kind of RP concept I'd like to bring to a character if I play this game, and there's interest on this channel, then it's the kind of depth that I would like it to get into if I actually get into like a role-playing side of a character, which I hope this game really, really gives you the opportunity to do. Druid would be fun. If I ever replayed Dragon Age Origins, my plan was to do it potentially as a druid, but it was a mod that allowed you to shapeshift into any creature, and I was like, oh, that sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. That was a consideration for sure. I feel like I played a druid once. I did, but it didn't last long. Did I make her a dragonborn? I forget. There was something to do with her where I was going to take a prestige class that allowed her to evolve into a dragon. It was a shapeshifter class. I forget where this came from. It was a Dragon magazine. I don't remember. I had all the Dragon magazines, so it's like I started collecting very early, and I never stopped until they went out of business. But Paizo as a company, the Pathfinder Paizo, they were basically the ones who ran the Dragon and Dungeon magazines. And then people from the magazine imprints became Paizo Publishing, that then released Pathfinders. That's the history there, and I loved their design, like ethics, their design. Aesthetics. They had a vibe for redisplaying information that was very, like, it could get very bloated on the page. They were able to always, to me, the best designers in the industry came from those folks that were running Dungeon and Dragon magazine, and Dungeon magazine and Dragon magazine, and then formed Paizo, and I always followed them because of that. Superb design skills. What was I getting into? Oh, so there's something with the shapeshifter. Yeah, there was something to do with the dragon. So, but I never got to play her for a long time. But that could be an option. We got fighter. That's pretty straightforward. Let's do it. It's just like a little intimidation. Like I love it. Taunt. You know. You got a monk. Damn. I mean, monks are always killer. They don't feel like they do much, but goddamn, you can really min-max these guys to destroy things. My memory of playing them, I think it was in Baldur's Gate. I might have had a monk. Were they around for Baldur's Gate 2? I don't feel like I had a monk. I feel like it was Baldur's Gate 2. If it wasn't that, it was Icewind Dale. Or Icewind Dale 2. And kind of shocked me. Paladin. Okay. Okay. We got Lay on Hands? Of course we have Lay on Hands. Divine Sense. Gains advantage on attack rolls against Celestials. Oh, never expected that one. Fiends and Undead. Celestials? Oh, outer plane. Yeah, but Celestials? Was just any outer planes? Like they just lumped them all into the same thing? I mean, it gives it more range, I suppose. Unless you can make paladins evil. Like in this game, like anti-paladins? Is that a thing? Did they? Oh, they don't have alignment in this game. Interesting. Did they remove that in Dungeons and Dragons 5? Is there not an alignment? There's a whole spell suite like tied to that crap. But I mean, that definitely simplifies things like quite significantly. Oh my god, I've been going a long time. I'm sorry. Did you sneeze? Hold on, let's do that again. What'd you do there? Oh. Did you summon something? You probably did, right? Man, again, World of Warcraft. Went from Kimetu, the gnome shield warrior, to Xander, of course, Ranger. I tried to focus on big cats only. I loved it. Because that's like, his first like tabletop version of Xander was he was a snow elf. It was a custom setting, but it was, he had like a saber-tooth, a frost themed saber-tooth companion. Love it. So Ranger, tempting. I could do with Xander in this game and see how multiverse Xander plays in Baldur's Gate. I don't know. Ooh, I love that little the animation there was kind of fun. Rogue. Dragon Age 2 Dusk Solitaire, when I did that 5th edition tabletop game with Angel Arts and some others for a couple sessions. The character I played was Dusk. I played Dusk, a version of Dusk in 5th edition. But didn't like it was 2 sessions, I think. But I like Dusk. He never gets a lot of airtime. Sorcerer. I like sorcerers though. I think they're fun to play. Somley. You want to come back, Somley? Want to get deep into the spellcrafting? Min-max? We're going to wreck things? I mean, I would spend so much time in the LP just thinking about spell combinations and tactics. It would probably waste a lot of time as a production. I'm not sure. Warlocks weren't around when they were just coming out. Well, in 2nd edition they weren't. Well, they were, but they were. You'd have to do it in different ways, kits, and there's like other products out there or fans books filled in a lot of gaps in the 2nd edition era in the 90s. I had a Somley Kane in World of Warcraft. He was a warlock. It's the same characters over and over again. Somley Kane was in Baldur's Gate 2. I don't think he made it into 1. He didn't exist yet. It was Yaster in Baldur's Gate 1. It was the one that I said with the Azuth following the god. It was a mage cleric, his multi-class. Ooh, I could do that again. Ooh, that would be a cool... Because he died in the Dragon Age Origins mod for the PC Mag. Because like I just spoiled everything. I mean, who still knows about that mod? Anyways, the point is, at the end of the mod, it's like, it ends bad. Mine ended bad. Maybe it doesn't end bad for everybody. I got him killed in mine. So he was dead. So he never got that life, you know? A Yaster, a multi-class, all the spells. Oh my god, that would be such a long playthrough to produce. Because I'd have to assess. Yeah, we're going to do it. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to do it. I have to do it. If I can pick a Zuth as a god, I'm going to do it. We're going to go deep. This is tactics, baby. We're going to wreck the game. I'm going to be an embarrassment. I'm going to make an embarrassment out of us. No, I could do this. It's 30 years of tactical lore in these settings. I didn't get to play first edition, not for long. I converted first edition campaigns into second edition back in the early 90s. I mean, this goes back, and I mean, it's been a long time though. I was a ghostwriter for the meta behind third-party games for third edition. So for the meta, for the mechanics, I had to like make sure everything was standardized: spells, items, anything, monsters, any stat blocks, because there was a system behind it. There was like a pattern to the way that the averages worked out, and like the numbers that you see on a monster block or a spell thing. Or I had to review so much crap. Oh lordy! So wizard, do we start with a wizard and go for it? Oh my god. I think I have to do it. Okay, let's go. Let's think this through. Wizard, master. Oh, I didn't want to maybe go down the. Oh, what do I mean? I don't want. I do. It's just don't think about YouTube. Don't think about YouTube. What do you want to do? Yasser. Let's go, Yasser. Yasser's got to come back. This is like oh god, 25 years. No. How old am I? Shit. I'm so old. Hold on. That's crazy. That can't be right. No, that's about right. No, that's it. I was in university. Let's go. Baldur's Gate 1, 1998, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Elf, baby. Let's go. We got a high elf. We got a trajectory. I don't need to read nothing. Let's move on. We got high elf. He was a high elf. What elf say? These elves spend their... No. Don't even read. Just stick to the line. We got heirs of mystical Feywild. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, come back. It'll come back to me. Ooh. Can manipulate the weave. I don't remember what the weave is. It's like a wild. Oh, wild magic. It has to be. Anyways, there. Done. Next, high elf cantrip. You may change your cantrip by selecting another one. What is this thing? Wait, what's selected? Show me what's selected then, bro. No? Okay, let's pick one. We have Acid Splash. I'm gonna have to. This is gonna reach back. Did I have a theme with him? For him, it was just like, do it. No, I did. Did I have a theme with him? It wasn't lightning. I mean, if it was lightning, it would be easy. Shock and grass, we're done. Let's move on. It was in the Underdark. I did a lot of Underdark stuff. I probably had... I had ways to see. Well, I mean, he could see, but the companions couldn't. True Strike. I had True Strike. I had a strategy with True Strike. Let me reread this in case it changed. Gain advantage on your next attack roll. I mean, back in the old days, it used to be you got a plus 30? Does that sound crazy? I don't know, it's a 20-year-old memory. Give me some leeway here. That's like True Strike. 15 years? I think it was effectively an automatic hit. Like, if you used it and you were up against something you shouldn't be up against because it was the challenge rating was way up there, then no, you should probably not even have faced it. But if you want to, like, for narrative purposes, make a scene, you True Striked, and then you got the hit, and you could, like, bluff, and then try to pretend you're a higher level or more confident than you actually were from a character class level. But I mean, there's RP ways of, like, you could leverage the hell out of this, and it was a lot of fun. It was True Strike. I'm fairly certain. I would put it on a crossbow, and my first action was True Strike, and then I strategically positioned myself, aka run away. Run away and hide until I didn't have to because I got super awesome. I think I have to do it just because. But it's a cantrip? Gains advantage. See, I don't know what advantage means. I played, again, those 2 sessions I played, I know there's something. There's like a bonus you get, but I don't know. I don't remember as a +2. It's like they treat it like a condition, a conditional bonus on your next attack roll. It must be. You just get a better... Oh, but I could probably get more. It just says first, you may change your cantrip by selecting another one. The cantrip doesn't use spell slots, I see. It can be cast at will. God damn, hold on. It uses your intelligence modifier. Cast at will. Well, I mean, cast at will is pretty good because I'd get a bonus to hit. Ooh. Charisma 12. We got friends here. In higher difficulty modes, the target might accuse you of enchanting them. Oh, damn! Hey, there's gonna be some cool RP trigger shenanigans. Oh, and okay, that's fun. I had light, you know what? Because in the Underdark, I would put it on a stone, and we'd walk around with stone, like on a string around the neck. And then I would permanent them. That's right, it's something like that. Oh man, this is bringing me back, man. And you would have light on forever. You just walk around with your light necklace stone thing. Or your brooch, just pin it on yourself, whatever the hell you wanted to do, whatever. It's just a stone hanging off the character. Done. Only affects one target. So light? I mean, I don't need it. Screw everyone else, right? I mean, I can see. Who cares? Ooh, I used to screw around with illusions. Deflect and distract people. Create an illusion that compels nearby creatures to investigate. Ooh, what board am I thinking of? It was Baldur's Gate. I'm near certain of it. Was it Baldur's Gate or Drake? No, it wasn't Dark Sun. It was Baldur's Gate. There was a hallway. Oh my god, I'm getting this flashback of a hallway somewhere. And they were Illithids. It was the Illithid board. Oh my god. It took me so long. It had to be Baldur's Gate 2. And it was like I had to lace that sumbitch because they would resist against a lot of crap, man. But I had to like, oh god, I used a companion, I used a pet, I had to keep throwing a bear down the hall or something. I had to keep distracting them just to move forward. Oh, I'm getting a flashback. It had to be Baldur's Gate 2. It was so hard. Don't you get captured or something? Like you have to like, you're in this like circle thing and like you have to get through this hallway, but the fucking Illithids keep popping up on you. God damn it. But illusions wouldn't have worked on them, would they? Maybe as high level illusions. I feel like I between animals and just animate object. God damn, I don't remember. But like I had to get them distracted fighting other things so I could position fast enough because they would just mind control me. Put those goddamn devourers and attack the devourers on my ass. God damn it. Flashbacks, pain, punishment. Okay, taking too long. This is what I mean. This is what's gonna, oh my god, the time. This is what's gonna destroy the playthrough though. If I were to do it, I can cut around this stuff. You all don't need to hear me rambling about nonsense. I mean, I can always change this. If it doesn't work out, I can always change this. At will sounds cool. I just feel like it goes back to history. Whether it's like a solid choice in the game or not, like versus some of these other ones, like they feel like they'd be more useful. It's just, I don't know, man. Oh, you don't use any spell slots in this version of the game for cantrips. That's not just for this cantrip, that's cantrips. Oh, yeah. So these slots probably open up and you can take more later on. I'm going to take Trisha. Let's move on. I feel that's right. That's a good choice. That's a good choice. Let's move on. I said class, wizard. Yes. I don't know. What do we have? I'm probably not going to change anything. Because you can just get more later on, right? So fog cloud, yes. Grease, yes. Thunderwave, sure. Sleep, sure. I mean, yes. I mean, absolutely. That's a must. Mage armor and sleep are a must. Oh yeah, magic missile. That's a must. So really, push things away. I think especially in a CRPG. I don't know if there's like turn-based here, or if it's like what's it called? There's like that fake turn-based. I forget the terms. I haven't played that CRPG since, oh my god, like Dragon Age. I mean, Dragon Age was me going back to CRPGs, but before even Dragon Age, I played that in 2016. Right, but before that, it was like Baldur's Gate 2. Icewind Dale 1, Icewind Dale 2, and I started Neverwinter Nights somewhere in 2003, 2004, if that year makes sense. And then I went to MMOs, and that was it. Like, I never played CRPGs again for, goddamn it, over 10 years until Dragon Age Origins. Why was I rambling about this? I literally lost track of what the hell set me off course this time. Okay, was it spells? What the hell happened? Okay, let's move on. Cantrips. No, for real. What the hell? Oh, was it Thundercloud? What the hell caused that? Let's move on. Cantrips. Okay. No, cantrips are... Wait. I mean, are they? No, they're fine. They're fine. God, it's so late. Oh my god, it's so late. I haven't even designed a character. Stop. Yeah, no, that's actually really good. 1d8. I feel like cantrips are 1d6. back in the day, they didn't go to 1D. What the fuck? What? My cantrip is doing 1D10? Really? No way. The fuck? They've increased, okay, the output. I mean, I'm not going to complain. Let's go, spells. I mean, okay, fine, let's take a look. Okay, Burning Hands. Oof. Charm Person. Oh, something about getting surrounded. I'll derail me before. Charm Person. Ooh, Chromatic Orb. I did have Chromatic Orb. God, I had this Forgotten Realms spells handbook or book. It was a hardback. It was extra spells for Forgotten Realms. I mean, for anything, but because I used it in Ravenloft. I got it for Ravenloft, but it was, oh man, yeah, I had spells, and the Chromatic Orb came from that. It wasn't from the core book. I think in 2nd edition, it came from a special spell book of Forgotten Realms, and then they ported it over to 3rd edition, if I recall correctly, that history. For thunder damage. Thunder damage as a type is different to me. That's a 5th edition thing. Thunder damage. It's like a force, I suppose. Force damage. I would not have... Okay. That's new to me. Color Spray. That one's old. This one goes back. This one goes back. Holy shit. Disguise Self. I might have to pick... I didn't have a restriction with the Aster, though. It's whatever I wanted. Like, he said he was magic. It's whatever made sense to, like, get that team out of the situation. He wasn't a primary fighter. He was like, get control of the field and get everyone else to screw things up. Like, that was the only purpose, is fix the problems on the field and get everything positioned to screw things up. That was, never took front. That was stupid, because he was very weak. That was very stupid. What else do we have? Expeditious Retreat. That sounds legitimate. Get the fuck out of Dodge. Get out. Leave. I hope we get companions in this game, because a lot of them are going to die. False Life. False Life. Okay, yeah. There it is. 7 temporary, and they get screwed. Featherfall. Ooh, I had I came up with some crazy strategies with Featherfall. Well, Featherfall was because you were in the Underdark. And, I had it was automatic trigger. Was there something like that? You could trigger something to automatically... I don't remember. It's like a trigger. Oh, it was meta spells. So remember, anyone remember meta spells from back in the day? Was that from the... Oh god, what were they called? Advanced Tactics. Advanced Spells. Remember that one? It was like before they went to 3rd edition. Woo! Combat... Oh my god. Something like that. And then 3rd edition had meta. What the hell were they called? Meta spells? They weren't called meta. You know what I'm saying? You'd pay extra to cast a spell that would trigger something like that. How do I forget the damn shit? Okay. Anyways, moving on. Find familiar. Ooh, find familiar. I want a familiar. Summon a familiar. A face spirit that takes an animal form of your choosing. Yay! I want that. Jesus. I don't know, you could scout with them and shit. I have to take this. What's coming off? Oh, I mean, Grease. Yeah, but that could really get you out of a bind. Shit. I mean, this one does pretty solid damage, though, man. Strategy brain here. So, I mean, I know it's early level and I can always outfit later on, but con save is you nail. It's strange because if something gets close to me, my default is get them the hell away from me, and I thunder wheat. But that's not what it's doing. It's not. No, it does. I mean, it literally says pushes away all creatures and objects. But pushes away by how much? I don't know. But then that con save tells me, yeah, but I'd be using this on mages. Why? Well, shit, this wizard has a 15 constitution. Are you kidding me? Because generally spellcasters will sacrifice constitution to up their... But the intelligence is already 17. That's a pretty good constitution. Shit. Anyways, I tend to buff up... I'll have to buff up wisdom because I'll know I want to get into cleric. So I would like this to at least be 15. So I'd probably swap the con to wisdom. Anyways, or bring up charisma as well. So I bring down dexterity. Anyways, we'll figure that out in a sec. But I need to think about... So if I wanted to target mages, I'd cast a con spell, see if it worked out in my favor. But then I sort of need something for warriors. How do I get warriors off my ass? Dexterity checks? That doesn't... For Grease? Yeah, dex save. Even Baldur's Gate back in the day would screw with you with attributes. Like, they wouldn't be what you'd think. And then you do certain spells to, like, compromise foes, and they don't take because then their stats end up not being typical to their class. So anyways, so we grease the warriors, get them to fall on their ass, because then they lose a turn getting up, if that's still a rule. Going from prone. And then you thunder wave the mages and whatever else I think is going to have a low con. Wait, what? Put creatures into select targets up to a... Oh, wait, there's no save here? Did the old system not have a save for sleep? I feel like the old system, 2nd edition and 3rd edition and Pathfinder had... Why am I not... I'm not... There's no way it's automatic, because that's really powerful. That's really powerful. Also, I don't remember it being the whole, like, 24 hit points worth. Does that not work? No, it's just an area. Wow, okay, I might be forgetting some things. It's been 15 years. More than 50. It's been 15 to 20 years. It's been 20 years. I mean, ghostwriting happened maybe 18 years ago or something like that. Yeah. God, man. Woo-wee. Ice Knight. 3 to 22. Woo-wee. Dex save. On miss, the shard of ice still explodes. I was gonna say there's got to be like it's like they treat it like a ranged weapon, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, I was gonna say there's like a ... So there's probably more to the spell, but I can't read past it because I can't get down there. This thing disappears, but it likely is an attack roll, but if it misses, it'll still explode. So it's not bad, but you could miss it, or you need to get a decent dexterity so you don't get penalties to spells. I mean, if that's what's going on here. It's not a magic missile. There's no auto targeting here. I would say it. Anyways, moving on. We have enhanced leap. This is new to me, but I suppose it makes sense. Triple a creature's jumping distance, probably, yeah, get over gaps. Long strider. Movement speed. Mage armor's got to stay. Magic missile's got to stay. Oh, there you go. So there are alignments because we got protection from evil and good. Oh, and good. Oh, they've combined them. So they have simplified it. That's why Celestials and Fiends are in there. They've even added Elementals in here. So Outer Planers. Inner Planers. Okay. And Aberrations. Oof. Interesting. Because, I mean, Planescape, they used to have to do this. Like, this spell would... No, I mean, it wasn't just Planescape, but Planescape, it became vital. You'd have to get, like, protection from chaos, protection from law. Like, wherever you're going to a plane, you better go prepared. And if you didn't have the spell, you got scrolls. You know what I mean? Because you never knew what shenanigans would happen. And so you just, you had to get one for each of your types. Because you knew more or less if you were going into the upper planes. Protection from good, protection from law, right? But now it's just like everything. It's everything. Outer Planers is what this sounds like to me. Well, and undead. Outer Planers and undead. Well, Fae aren't. Fae? Okay. That's odd, but okay. I mean, odd to me because it's different. They've expanded. Because it was kind of useless. That's why people like, you don't spend a spell slot on this. You get scrolls. That's just the way it is. Back in the old days, it was more important because of how magic worked. Ray of Sickness. This is new, I think. Possibly poisons the target. So you got a con save here. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Holy crap. Does it... Oh, so it either works or it doesn't. Possibly. Yeah, but that's a lot of damage, man. You hit a mage with this shit. Again, if I see con, save, spellcasters. Target spellcasters. Shield. Not always. I got it. But it's like, that doesn't matter. Shield. When you are about to be hit by an enemy, increase your armor class by 5. You take no damage from magic missiles. That's right. I had shield as Yaster. That's exactly it. And I'll tell you, because in the Underdark, all the goddamn drow had magic missile. So I'm like, well, yeah, I will always have shield. So I feel like thematically, I feel like I need to take this because it goes back. That's different. This is the only character I ever put that on because of the goddamn setting. Min-max. All the way, baby. You take no damage from magic missile. I mean, how often am I gonna get my magic missile? I mean, everything's gonna have a goddamn magic missile. Give me a break. I'm not in the Underdark. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. A spell I've never used on a character, but in Ravenloft, there would be like undead that would have this kind of crap. And back in the day, it was I could be wrong here in second edition, but there was save versus death, where that one always sucked because you did a save versus death, and if you failed it, you were dead. Or you have 150 hit points, you're dead. That was rough. Or were there 2 checks or something like that? Anyways, it was bad. It was bad. So some of the like really top tier horror undead or golems, or like they were just there were some nasty beasts. When you showed up, the characters panicked because it's like this could be a total party kill right now. Like everyone could wipe. It's gonna come down to a save. So you know, were you prepared? Because you better be lucky next, and then you better be fast at destroying this thing. That was fun times. Or you did silence, like they would, you know, that those players were pretty decent at strategizing around. Like the first round, you hoped you got your initiative in, and then you neutralize like sound. If there was this thing laughing, just sound, just silence the aura. Just don't let anything do that save versus death, because that was unfortunate. Anyways. But that's the only time I've used it as a DM. We kill players. No, I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy doing it. I mean, just prepare yourself better. Okay, Witch Bolt. Evocation. A lightning damage for a Witch Bolt, huh? Why not? Oh, it's a lower form of like a lightning bolt. Oh yeah, okay, so they've tiered it. I mean, that's a good idea. You know, because you have your burning hands, right? And so you had your way up to Flaming Sphere, and then you got the Fireball, right? And then you got the Meteor Swarm and all that. Well, no, I guess you had Shocking Hands, Shocking Grasp, right? Isn't that still what it's called? Am I going crazy? Is there no Shocking Grasp? Shocking Grasp. No? Did I not see a Shocking? There's gonna be a Shocking Grasp. Don't give me that. Was it up here? Anyways, I'm taking way too long, and I think what I've learned is that I don't want to change anything. I guess I'm just gonna get spells. I have wasted everyone's time. Oh my god, it's so I've recorded for so long. Background. I still have to get through reading, and I have to do character design. I wanted to cut this for all of you tonight. That can't happen, and it's unfortunate. I'm sorry. Why am I even talking? I just keep going. So the accolade is you spent your life in service to a temple. I mean, I've already read that one, so maybe because of Yasser being, going towards the cleric, and again, Azuth, but I can't choose a god here, so I mean, maybe... Oh, it's because I had to pick a cleric. So it'll come later, maybe. Okay, Charlatan. Oof. You're an expert in manipulation, prone to exaggeration, and more than happy to profit from it. Bending the truth and turning allies against each other will lead to greater success down the road. We've got the criminal. You have a history of breaking the law and survive by leveraging less than legal connections. Profiting from criminal enterprise will lead to greater opportunities. Oh god, in the future. I'm just thinking about character after character after character of how I just replay the game over and over again and never finish it. You live to sway and subvert your audience. Entertainer. Engaging common crowds and high society alike. Preserving art and bringing joy to the hapless and downtrodden. Heightens your charismatic aura. That was my Dusk Saltaire. Bard, Gypsy Bard. In Ravenloft they were called Gypsy Bards. And then in World of Warcraft it was a rogue, but then I thematically got them all the stuff that was tied to the... What were those gypsies called? Forget their names in World of Warcraft. Anyways, yeah, so if I did Dusk, maybe... We got a folk hero. You're a champion of the common people, challenging tyrants and monsters to protect the helpless. Saving innocents in imminent danger will make your legend grow. There was either a kit, because again, this was 2nd edition, or some variant. Guild Artisan. Your skill in a particular craft has earned you membership in a mercantile guild, offering privileges and protections while engaging in your art. Repairing and discovering rare crafts will bring you inspiration. Noble. You were raised in a family among the social elite, accustomed to power and privilege. Accumulating renown, power, and loyalty will raise your status. Oh, stuff you do in the game will do other things. Oh my god. Outlander. You grew up in the wilds, learning to survive far from the comforts of civilization. Surviving usual hazards of the wild will enhance your powers, your prowess, and understanding. This would be a Xander background here. Yeah, for sure. Athletics and survival. Hell yeah. We got Sage. Ooh, that might be it. You are curious and well-read, with an unending thirst for knowledge. Yeah, no, that's it. It's knowledge. It's not. It has to be. God of knowledge. Learning and arcane knowledge, that is. Oh, that was it. It was something like it was the lesser god of arcane knowledge, I think was the byline in the Deities book. I think it was the Forgotten Realms Deities book, handbook. Again, 94, 96. I'm going to say 96 era. Oh my gosh. Okay, learning about rare lore of the world will inspire you to put this knowledge to greater purpose. Yes, done. Soldier. I don't think I need... I'm just curious. But this sounds straightforward, right? Militia, mercenary company, or officer corps. Show smart tactic and bravery on the battlefield to enhance your powers. It does look like as you do things, stuff happens. Urchin. After surviving a poor and bleak childhood, you know how to make the most out of very little. Using your street smarts bolsters your spirits for the journey ahead. This would be a Dusk Saltaire. Yeah, 100%. Not Entertainer's close, but yeah, Urchin. Okay, Sage. Sage. Abilities. Okay, folks, this is where it's going to get silly because I need to min-max a little bit. I know. Because you're going to get +1s later on if this 5th edition still does that. Level 4, level 8, level 12. And then we're going to go Constitution. Yikes. We're going to go down. I'm going to depend on my companions and magic. And then, oh, I can't go higher? Why not? Why not? Why not? Is it more cost? You need more from me? You need more from me? Oh. Are you fucking with me? Are you kidding me? Does the high elf get a no. The high elf oh, it's right here. +3 to intelligence. Oh, they've done it differently? Yeah, but where am I getting the -1 to intelligence? You're not making any sense. I've got 6 ability points ready to spend right now. I'll do it. Does 5th edition force you to start with certain stats? Yeah, but that doesn't... Oh, yeah, no, they do. They baked it in. What? Oh, I mean, I'm speculating on the core system now that I haven't read the handbook to, right? But it's... Because I'm already at 10, so I'm getting a +2 in intelligence and a +1 in constitution for being a high elf. But wait, where's the negative? I'm not getting any penalties for being a high elf. I think something's just working differently, and I'm not familiar with the setting. You know, like I'm not familiar with the core system for 5th edition. But then why wouldn't I be able to get to 20 here? You know, because that's what I had. I mean, I just cranked it up because I could, and then I dealt with I suffered elsewhere. But why can't I do it here? I got a +0. What? Why'd I go +1 here? Oh, it's one or the other? Huh. Assigned bonus. Why do I have 2 columns of this, though? Because then there's that whole primary ability stuff that I'm not familiar with, so maybe that's doing something. No, this is just telling you. No, that's probably something in the system. They're basically like, the class is assigned an attribute that associates to it. I gotta read the book. I gotta read the lore book before I get into a deep let's play here. If I go for tactical, I mean, I'm gonna give you some stuff along the way then. You know, I might as well try to take advantage of my history and push it. It's not gonna be granular. It's not gonna be a rule book and game form. That's gonna be boring as hell for all of you. But it does make me curious how this system works, the engine works though. Because this alone is really throwing me off. It's really throwing me off. Use recommended. Okay. But the cleric is going to need wisdom. So... See, and I don't know... probably 15 is the safe bet. I'm gonna need dexterity for some spells. I'm sure of it. I'm gonna have to do... I mean, or I have a crossbow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use it for crossbow. So I got True Strike. That's right. That's why I had True Strike. Crossbow and then fire. Fireballs. Strength. I'm willing to sacrifice strength. I think I'll be fine there. I'm going to give the +1 to wisdom here. I need to get this to 15. Hopefully by level 4 I can get it up by +1. So if I get this to an odd number... I do get 2 points back. So they still have the same point cost system going on here. So I go odd here because then I could increase it if we do have the level 4, level 8, etc. I mean, I don't know how multi-classes work in 5th edition, but generally there used to be like you had to have prerequisites, and then you could shimmy in a multi-class. I mean, I don't know if 4th edition did. I had that book too. Didn't really get into it. Damn. Got a massive gap here, folks. Anyways, let's move on. Let's charisma. I kind of wanted a decent charisma. I don't want to go too much below 12. I could always raise this with items and crap, right? So I mean, I could just get that +2 now for wisdom stuff, right? +2 wisdom checks and will saves and crap. Probably good. Oh, is there not a will save? Why does it just say +4 to saving throws? All saving throws? Wait, what? +5 to saving throws. Oh, different. Interesting. So do saving throws not work? Like, it's not will save, reflex save, and fortitude save in 5th edition? They make it attribute saves? That's actually a really good idea. Because, I mean, it's sort of redundant. Because when you say fortitude save, why not constitution check? I mean, because there are constitution checks, but I'm saying why not a constitution save? Why doesn't constitution affect a save that targets something tied to what constitution stands for? You know what I'm saying? That makes sense? Okay. Okay, let's move on. Let's take a look to see what the CRPG did here. I mean, if they put these in the game, it means that they've considered it. Now, some of the old conversions of the old systems into CRPGs, like Baldur's Gate in 2nd edition rules importing, it made like a couple of skills useless, a couple of feats useless in the 3rd edition migrations. I remember it was like Icewind Dale was in like a hybrid mode or something like that. They were doing, because they were working out 3rd edition. I remember one of those games bringing in the idea around some of the skill consolidations came around the same era that the tabletop was evolving. And it was Baldur's Gate 2 that did it, or Icewind Dale 1 and 2. Almost certainly Neverwinter Nights was already using a baseline 3rd edition. If I recall correctly, I played only maybe 50 hours of that one. Like, I didn't really get through the first city. Like, I got distracted in making new characters, damn it. I just remember the water physics at the time, 2003-4 era. Neverwinter Nights was when I first like really fell in love with water physics. Because I saw reflections or something, or my feet could like move the particles, and I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. That was it. That was the moment. I have memories like that. Yep. Okay, so let's look at what we have here. These are all standard. Obviously Arcana. I guess history. I could give up history and go straight to religion, because I feel... Can I not take these out? Oh. Can I not? Oh, background. Why not religion though? Skills too. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. So insight. Read people and situations, detect lies. Both of these are really good. Analyze clues. Yeah, these are really good. I can always get religion as we go. Yeah. And medicine. I can pass on medicine. But I'd like to know lore on. Recognize deities. Understand holy rites. Yeah, let's work our way up to that. Let's confirm this. These are actually like pretty good. Ooh, I got 1 point. Goddamn. What did I not do here? I can... Okay, so I've taken 2 points out of Constitution. I could do something like this, and I can prepare for the 16 wisdom and the 14 charisma. I'm going to take a hit up here. I'm even willing to go to 10 here. Yeah, I think I am. The fuck with it, you know? I mean, the fuck with it. Fuck it. Fuck, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. If anything, maybe the strength is a bad idea. No, he's a mage, man. He'll be fine. I need charisma. I need charisma. Wisdom. I'd like to get that to 16. Can I not do? I can. Perfect. Okay, so that's a good baseline. That's a good baseline. I'm not too worried about this. I'm not too worried. I think it'll be fine. Let's move on. We have prepare spells. I don't know, who cares? No, it actually matters because I need this one here. Do this right here. Grease, thunder wave, magic missile. No. I'll get sleep first. Okay, I don't remember that being in 3rd edition for some reason. I remember it working differently. Thunder wave. Do I want to keep thunder wave on or go for one of these? Because I really need the extra defense here. Yeah, I think it is. Protect my ass. Range targeting. Automatic hits. I need a true strike on my crossbow possibly. And then I need a field control here. Concentration. Oh, concentration. I have to maintain this. Oh, shit. No, that's good. Actually, I'll be positioned for it. But, I mean, I got to think about stuff a little differently here. The cloud blinds and heavily obscures. Yeah, but that means I can't get... I mean, it's gonna mess with, like, ranged, like archers and crap. Right? Spellcasters who have to target by sight. That probably... Shit, it's vital. So it's either do I want to defend my ass against clerics, spellcasters, or do I want to defend my ass against melee? Fuck, I don't know. At Dex say like rogues would like to get out of that, but barbarians, I don't know, man. Monks might get out of this. Con save. That's so much damage though. It's so much damage though. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go offensive for now, and then I'll go defensive based on like the crew. Hopefully I find friends along the way, and it helps with this. Am I feeling this? No, he was a high elf, because back in the old edition, you got an extra intelligence. There was like the Forgotten Realm, I think it was a high elf. They got another +1 intelligence or something. They got a higher intelligence bonus. It was +2 instead of +1 or something, which allowed me to get the 20 intelligence. That's how I got there. Pretty sure that's how it worked. Now if I do this, did I screw up? Did I screw something up? We're good. Hour 2, baby! It's midnight. Let's go! Let's go! Ah, yes, okay.
Where to next?
Let's get...
What was that?
Let's hope the locals...
Let me feel it.
Something just woke up down here.
Ooh, I like that one.
Be wary.
It's opened. I wonder what's back there.
Ooh, curiosity probably was not yet. No, you know it was probably
More of those wretched things.
He was always looking for loot because of
There's
artifacts.
magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
Oh yeah, that's...
Where to next?
What was that?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Yeah, some cautious.
Hells. Something
just a
just
line.
woke up down here.
It's a little... It's like the throat thing I'm looking for
Be
a Yasser
wary.
voice.
This place is trapped.
Like he's got to have a little bit of caution in the voice. Not what they're saying, but little, a little
It's
tremble.
opened. I'm more of those wretched things.
Like he was confident if he got the magic going, but he wasn't confident if he couldn't get
There's
magic
magic
going,
keeping this chest sealed. Where to next?
Yeah.
What was that?
I mean,
Let's
fine.
hope the locals are friendly.
That works for me. Okay, let's move on. This is gonna take me an hour, another hour. Oh my god. I mean, he had a pretty elfin look to him, so I mean, this might be the closest start right here. I don't know if it was like an elf, like it was. Were they golden hued, like the high elves? Maybe. Stop. What's wrong with me, man? This fucking game is breaking me, man. No. I think it's something around. That feels right to me. Done. Okay. Well, I like that they did this in the game. Like, they really did add extra features. I mean, I don't talk about it often. I tried. I do get self-conscious about it. But I got a skin condition. It's I got dermatographia, and so like that's why my nose will go red like this, because I was getting really itchy. But if I keep moving it and scratching it, my immune system thinks that I've wounded myself, and so dermatographia is like if I scratch a line on my cheek like this, it'll actually welt up where I scratch, you know. And so if I can write like letters on, so if I smack my head, which is why I stop myself when I do this, because you'll see a handprint appear in my head, and it'll be there for like half an hour every day. You gotta take medication for it. Down, down, down by the river. Ooh, that's super like Dalish. I wonder if like some of these they're like they're actually making a bit of a callback, because like they're telling me that absolutely feels like a Dragon Age Dalish thing. Beholder, that's so cool. That's so neat. I mean, I don't think I'd have to make a special character that was thematically like. Just I'd see a tattoo and like, let's make a character that has a beholder neck tattoo. And like, let's build a whole concept around that. Oh lordy, that's what this will do to you. Yeah. Again, I mean, not that it's a Dalish thing, but you know what I mean. I never really associated these kinds of patterns to D&D elves. Planescape got fancy with it. Tony DiDolisi, the artist, the core artist, like, you know, he brought a certain design flair to the characters that tended to kind of do patterny kind of things, whimsical lines around them, or part of the tattoo stuff, or at Dirks we got Fangs. Wait, Barovia Fangs. That's Ravenloft, bros. Barovia Fangs? That's Strad shit. That's Count Strad, man. Barovia, the domain of dread, based on of course Transylvania and Dracula. What's going on? What's going on? What do you mean Barovia? What do you mean Barovia Fangs? What do you mean? Why are we doing this? Why you get me all eager and excited? The Bard rings come closest, and again, I'm only thinking of like, you know, if he was finding earrings, he'd be putting them all on, even if they weren't all effective. There's just a place to hold them. I do think it looks cool, though. I think it's simple enough, and it feels thematically appropriate, but I'm going to roll with it. Okay, and then we got eyes. The eyes? Yeah, no, blue. Blue. Were they yellow? Lived in a van by the river. This is where we're at. This is where we're at. This is where we're at. Oh, God. Oh God, what time is it? It's fine. It's fine. Oh, that's such a cool hairdo. Oh my God, that texture is so neat. It looks so good. This might be the best hair I've ever seen in a video game. I mean, I'm not just saying the hairstyle is pretty neat. I'm saying this is the best hair I have seen in a video game. Holy shit, it's so good. I mean, this, again, I'm just saying the texture of this one, baffling. Oh my God, even this one. Is it like the ultra settings I got going on because the extra shadows and shit? Holy crap. Whew. Okay, so yeah, kind of like, I mean, Xander and him had different-ish hairstyles. I believe he still had medium-length hair, so I believe I drew him once. That looks neat, though. I'm willing to get something neat and different, but I do get attached to my mental memories of it. Like, this looks cool because the hair could be long, but he's just got it styled differently, and this version of him works in the world this way. Oh yeah. When I had hair, this at one point, this was my hairstyle, right here, and it wasn't that long ago. It's just things didn't work out. No. No. Yeah, like something like that where he had a little bit of scraggy look to him because, I mean, if he went to the Underdark and he was down there for days and he wasn't really worried about it, but he would clean himself. Wait a minute, or did he worship like a god of beauty or something like that? Is that what I'm remembering? But he respected Azuth, but he worshipped the god of beauty? I feel like someone had armor that always had to be clean. It was his companion. It wasn't even my character. It's the character. There was a paladin on the team. No, it's that I played a paladin after him, and the paladin worshipped the god of beauty, and he didn't want the opponent's blood splashing on him, so he always had to clean his armor. That's what it was. It was a paladin. I forget that god's name. We'll see. Maybe I'll... Because he's a bit of a klepto. He's a kleptomania. No, maybe I'll stick with maybe I'll get rid of that. No, I don't know. Maybe I'll do both. A little bit of both. But klepto could get me into trouble, which is, I find, would offer some RP opportunities. That's kind of how I look at it. I feel like it could be fun. I'm not even halfway down this list. Let's start speeding this up. Oh my gosh, there's so many hairstyles. Some of them I don't expect, you know? That's like the Dragon Age Origins, Dusk Solitaire. Oh shit. I could make him. Just make characters for a week. But like, you ever gonna play it? I'm making characters for a week. Oh god. Oh. Yes. Question mark? I wish there was a number here. Water Davian Scholar. Oh damn. They have names. Okay, sorry. Ooh. Yes. This one's pretty slick. And of course it was like a scholar haircut, you know? Okay, okay. Oh, that's a Xander. That's a Xander haircut right there, man. That's a Xander haircut right there, man. I'll play it. I'm gonna play it like this on the side as a ranger. Yep, pretty sure I'm gonna have multiple games running. Ooh, 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 that one is nice. Bardic Inspiration. Ooh, ooh. Stop, but it's so nice. Okay, I've got two options. Oh, what's on the back? Ooh, that's actually a Xander one right there, because he was wild and unkempt, like out there. Yeah. Oh, that looks good. But if you had to go in the city, because I had a whole story thing behind it, like he had a whole thing. Because the Snow Elf class served the Noble Elf class, because they were like the original bloodline, but then they mutated in this frozen world. And then there's fewer of them, but they're very long-lived. But they basically get protected by the mutated elves, which were the Snow Elves. Was a story. One day. One day it'll be something. Just another 20 years. It'll get somewhere. I mean, this one looks pretty good. I think it looks really nice here. I'm gonna go with this one. What's this? Hair color. Where? Maybe this one right here. It looks a little bit like pink highlighty kind of thing, but I mean, I'm okay with that. Looks kind of neat. Looks kind of neat. Huh? Oh, does it feel right? Does it feel right? It doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, it is called blonde straw. I was going to say it's like a strawberry blonde. That's exactly what it's called. Blonde strawberry. Blonde. Oh, all of these are strawberry. Oh. Strawberry blonde. Let's go. Strawberry blonde. Highlight. Ooh, highlights. Why do I get excited about this? Man, it's just so good. Oh, I like it. Yaster, you're gonna come alive. Don't listen to what Dragon Age Origins PC Mag mod did to you. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Don't you ever. No, you get to live again. How exciting is that, Yaster? Baldur's Gate 2 for sure. I use Yaster. No, Icewind Dale. Icewind Dale. He was Icewind Dale. It was... What? Who's... Yaster was a Baldur's Gate 2 and then Icewind Dale character. No, almost certainly Icewind Dale. Now I'm trying to think. I was like, who did I have in Baldur's Gate? No, it was Yaster. Yaster, because in those games, it's like I just wanted to get as many spells as possible. Is my memory of it. And so, you might as well multi-class. Just get everything in the game. And then be support for all of the pounders. All the people who are out there, like, destroying things. And I surround myself with warriors and rogues and barbarians and stuff. Something like that. Something like that. I remember that. But an Icewind Dale for sure, because I co-opted the hell out of Icewind Dale. And it was only 2 of us. And we refused to... I'm pretty sure, like, we refused to take companions. Were there companions in Icewind Dale? Why do I not remember that? Because I don't think I played with companions. Well, when I co-opted. I mean, when you play solo, yeah, you have them. But we wanted to see if we could do it with just 2 characters. And so to get, like, maximum coverage with magic. And then the other character was a paladin. And then it was just basically like all the magic would be to prep him up to charge in there. So you protect him by fire and then you fireball centered on him. Like that kind of crap. Just crazy tactics like that. And it was so much fun. It was so much fun to mess with stuff like that. That risk reward ratio. It was so fun, man. Oh man, because I was a cleric. So then if like he was super damaged, then I would heal him while he just kept slicing things. You know what I mean? It would just amp up one character's focus, keep me the fuck away, and then wreck everything as fast as possible. And I center the fireballs on you. That's how it works. It was so much fun. Anyways, I feel like this works. Something like that, or something a little darker. I mean, why is this important to me? Because, or something like that, where like it really gives them some volume at the bottom. You're right. I love that. Let's do that. And then we have what's graying? What the hell does that mean? Like the hair is graying? Are you serious? No, it's not. Wait, what? What am I graying? Am I graying? Let's get a crazy color here so I can see what the hell's going on. Like blue. Where does that blue appear? Did it go under the sky? What the hell is this appearing? Are my eyes not seeing this? I'm not seeing anything changing, folks. I feel like I had a gold. But I had another elf character. It was in Shadowrun. It's called Le Man Dior, the Golden Hand. It was like the speaker. Like he was the guy who got the jobs, you know? But he had a gold motif going in. I can't remember his first name. Was he Yaster? Was it Yaster? I don't remember his first name. So it might have been. I might have combined the 2 characters. Or took him into Shadowrun to see what he would... The guy who gets the money. Guy who gets the money. Because then you want the gear, and you got to get the shop, and you got to collect. You got to klepto. Maybe. So his last name is Le Man Dior. Why did I use a French thing? Forgotten Realms has francophones, I suppose. Anyways, confirm. Woo! Are we actually good here? Makeup. How did I not do? I gotta do the makeup. I gotta check the makeup, bros. I gotta check the makeup. Come on. There's my eyeliner in this bitch. Let's go. Yes, baby. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's go. Down by the river. Shit, bro. Hell yeah. Sexy fuck. Let's go. Let's go. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Let's go. Proceed. How am I feeling about this? I'm feeling pretty good. If you're asking me. If you're asking me for all honesty. The hair. I'm willing to check the hair. Hold on. Let me go back. I mean, I might get a different hairstyle just so I can pull the hair back away from the face in case there are cinematics or something like that where I would like to see the facial expressions, you know? So I'm getting... I love the other hair a lot. Is it this one? Yeah. I mean, I do. I really love the look of this. But what if I can't see his face during a cinematic, you know? So this one's the closest one, maybe, because I like the, you know, it's clean, tied back. He's working on some magic items. He's making magic items for the crew. And he's just trying to get the hair out of his face, you know? So it looks kind of clean still. It feels right. And if I pull back... Hold on, let me look up close. Yeah, the color still works cool. The blends here are neat. And if I pull back... still looks kind of like he has. I think he feels right. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it has to feel right. That's all. That's all. Yeah, gold. You know what? Gold actually might make more sense because of thematic. This whole thing like gold, magic. You know, more money you got, because the more money he got, the more items you could make, magic items and art. Like, you know, you could amp things up and make things better for people. At this point, I'm almost certain my Shadowrun character, the Golden Hand, Yasser, the Golden Hand. That might have been the same character. Yeah, anyways, yeah, maybe gold. Proceed, confirm. Let's see what it looks like pulled back. Yeah, you know what? I like it. Pull back further. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Proceed. And before I forget, yeah, sir, you're back in my life. Holy crap, it's been ages. How's this feel? This feels right? This feels right to me. This feels right. Can't really change any of this, and this is fine. Proceed. Almost 3 hours. I need to go to bed. I want to edit this together. There's no way I'm getting something out before 3 a.m. Maybe I work on this for the next 2 hours real quick. I mean, it's probably going to be a quick edit. I'm just afraid. If I click next here, okay, we'll watch the intro together. But I mean, I got to keep this as an episode 0 because this is going to be massive. And this is just me rambling. It's more of a vlog, you know. And you just...
Choose one.
Oh my god, no. Oh. I gotta do this twice. I can't customize you, right? Are you a character in the game? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, what do you mean? Oh my god. What? Oh, okay. There's no customization, right? Oh, wait, no. There's makeup and eyes. Oh, God, there is. Oh, shit. No. Oh, no. I haven't thought this far. I'm going to have to dig deep. Oh, my God. A guardian? What the hell? How the hell am I supposed to pull on a guardian idea from now? Yeah, the stories in the Underdark. I mean Underdark. If I were to go, even if I don't have something figured out, I'd go with maybe like a drow because of the history of playing in the Underdark campaign. And I almost have to like speculate where that storyline could have gone. Like make a drow ally, a guardian though, a guardian. I don't even know what this means to the game. Like, what does that even mean? Do I not? I don't have any context. I mean, otherwise, like, he'd get into summoning, so maybe he like summons. Yeah, but why would he be a guardian? That's where I'm getting stuck on. Like a mentor, a guardian, a parent. He was an isolationist. Like isolationist. I know that seems to be a theme with my characters, huh? Like, he just doesn't... He wouldn't have cared about relationships. He only cared about magic. That's it. I'd have to come up with something specific without context. I have enough that conceptually I can connect it to the Githyanki, a tiefling, or a drow. A tiefling just looks neat. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Asmodeus the Tiefling, bound to Nessus, the deepest layer of the Hells. These Tieflings inherited the ability to wield fire and darkness from the Archdevil Asmodeus. Mephistopheles. Descended from the Archdevil Mephistopheles, these Tieflings are gifted with a particular affinity for arcane magic. It's got a bit of a Faustian bend to it. Ooh, yes. Yup, I'm feeling it. He would absolutely have made deals with Summon. He absolutely would have. Oh, this is gonna get me into trouble. Then we have Zariel. Or Zariel. are empowered with martial strength. Okay. Okay, I might be going with Tiefling here. Let me just check to see what I have. Seldarine Drow, or what? Found seeking allies from all over Faerun, aiming to settle their conflict with Lolth and each other by any means necessary. That sounds cool. Okay, but no. And then let's look at Githyanki. That'd be harder. He had this thing, this one artifact, and it was like a plot artifact in the game. It was like a cylinder. It was like a cylinder, but the cylinder itself, I could teleport into the cylinder, and it was like an infinite tower. And because it was like a storage way, from a game mechanics perspective, it was to not have to go back to Waterdeep to keep on like doing loot runs and wasting tabletop time. Like we'd get together, we'd go into Yasser's cylinder. I forget what the hell he was called, what it was called. But then he had his lab in there, like for crafting magical items, and it was just shelves. It was a cylinder with infinite shelves, and then you could just put things on. And so that was in an astral pocket, maybe, or a demi-plane pocket, maybe. So there's like that idea that I could play with, and maybe that gets me to the astral plane. Nope, it's going to be the Tiefling. It's going to be subrace Mephistopheles. Let's move on. General, I do like the idea of that. Let's go female. Let's go voice. Let's try this.
Remarkable.
Go, do it.
Follow your instincts. Don't be afraid.
Oh, that's nice.
Remarkable. Follow your instincts.
That's it. Yeah.
Remarkable. Truly.
Let's go voice though.
Follow your instincts.
Oh, okay.
Don't be afraid.
Okay, and then we got the face. Oh my gosh, here we go. Oh my god, help me. Here we go. Mephistopheles. I mean, I gotta go with a red tone. I have to. Something like that. Sure. What's this? Oh, to get into Cray Land. No. That's fine. Okay, Scar. Yeah, I mean, why not? It's not my main character, so I have no history with what this character is. So let's find something that gives you a little bit of, just a little bit of care. I mean, this one. I mean, it has a little tiefling. Like, I don't know where she comes from, but like that. That's kind of neat. I like the texture there. Otherwise, some sort of battle scars, you know, from like. I mean, that looks kind of. Actually, that looks neat. Okay, let's go with this one. Like that's nice because you can texture this. Let me try it. Like, it would just be a pattern of the skin, you know. And I think I would like to make it something subtle like that. So like right here. Works for me. Confirm. A little darker, but no, it's good. And then we have piercing style, sure. Ooh, okay. I mean, just because it goes back to my history. Where the hell is it? Barovia Fangs. I gotta do this because it goes back to the whole Ravenloft piece, and I just feel like symbolically, it connects. It connects to me. So we're good. Eyes. Ooh, that's, I mean, demonic purple. Does look neat. That's not purple, man. That's green, bros. Like, what the hell is wrong with your color? I don't understand. I mean, red. Just having red. That eye completely changed. Oh, I see. I see. So you can go like more human route, or then they go in. It goes into demon territory here. Bam. Works for me. Okay, makeup. Oh my gosh. I mean, I just like how the pupils just like pop out of that, you know? That's so cool, man. Oh man, it just looks sick. It looks so good. It looks so good. Whoa. Go with something. Let's get some contrast going on here. So I'm going to go in the dark ranges here, possibly. I'm going to go with black, straight up, and see where this takes us. And we got highlights. Let's go with like a dark gray or something, even though I can't see it, and that could be. Oh, it's right here. He's right here, coming down here. I don't know. I can't see it. Let's go with yellow so I can. No, see, I can't see it. Like yellow should be noticeable, right? But it's not at all. So I'm not sure where the highlights are falling, but just for safety's sake, I'm going to go with a mid-range here. And load? It doesn't. I can't see it. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go with, I mean, some gray, maybe some, that one, the darkest gray. Oh, I didn't switch this on. Oh, God. That's okay. I guess the other character's not graying. Yeah, no gray. Or, I mean, falsify it. It's black hair. Even this one. If I go, do I have black? I don't have black. Okay, so dark, that's fine. Oh, that's right, it's this thing. Oh, that's how you get the highlights. Well, now I might have to go back to the character. Oh, that looks so good. I love it. Yes. Yes. Okay, done. We're good. That's so good. That's so good. I like it. Oh, God. Wait, have I chosen your hair? I haven't even chosen your hair. I mean, I just like this hair. This might have been... This might all get screwed up if I change the hair now. But maybe I should work on the horns first. Let's work on the horns first. I mean, first of all, the horn color, we gotta go... Yes! Okay. Maybe... Oh, it looks so good. I love it. I love it. What's purple? Let's pull back a little bit. Let's see what these look like. Let's go with, oh, look at these ones. Damn. Oh, hell yes, man. Oh my goodness. This is so good. Hair. Okay, let's get to the hair then. It's the last bit. That actually looks really good. That looks so awesome. I'm blown away here. I haven't even started playing the game. It's just the character designer, bro. Listen. Oh, the highlights changed everything. I screwed it up. Oh, that looks so good. That's so good. God damn, yes. Oh, you look so good. What is this? Gorgon, yes, yes. Yes. I love this character. I don't know what the point of it is. Where does she come up? Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Oh my God. I want to be making so many characters. Just because of the hair. I got tieflings. It's tiefling weakness. Ooh. Ooh. We can get through this. They're so good. They're so good. These highlights, man, it changes everything. The hair looks so good compared to, like, I feel like what I was going through with the other one, I was like, I'm not even seeing what the color changes are because I screwed it up. Because, oh my God, that's awesome. Because I screwed it up. Now with the highlights, it even shows even more of the texture of the hair. So good. Okay, well, now I gotta find the 7 or 8 to choose from. Oh my God, I need to sleep. I need to go to sleep. Oh my God, this one's so fucking hot. That's so good. Oh my God. This one, she looks so kick-ass, man. Okay, let's go. We're done. We're done. I need to, oh God, venture forth. I don't want to redo this. If I go, oh God, it's too late. I've done it. I've gone back. Hopefully it'll remember. Bro, we gotta check your hair again, bro. I fucked up. Because I literally, I can't remember the color of the goddamn guy's hair. I feel like it was in the range of gold and white. And I'm like, part of me is like, was it black? It was black. I can go back to the Dragon Age Let's Play. I would have been at least 7 years closer to the memory of putting this guy on paper. It was yellow. It had to be yellow. High elf? I made it like based on sun, man. Or it was like a sub-race of a high elf or something like that. That's my memory of it. I'm gonna look it up. Were there sun elves in Forgotten Realms? Forgotten Realms sun elves? Is that a thing? It was a thing. You see, I'm not going crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Hair color: black, copper, golden, blonde, red. I am not crazy. And they were in 3rd edition. Thank you. Thank you. Also sometimes known as gold elves, sometimes as high elves. I am not crazy. Okay, and then we got Faerun to retreat, in which the majority abandoned the continent of Evermeet. Although during the era of upheaval, they began returning to the mainland, haughty and arrogant. Sun elves typically felt themselves superior to most other races, including the Tal-Khazir. Now, I didn't do the whole arrogant thing too far, but I mean, because he was too focused on magic. So if he was arrogant about anything, it's about magic, not as a trait. That's, I do remember something like that. Here we go. Thank you. I should have done this 2 hours ago. Okay, sun elves had bronze-colored skin. Memory was there. I was like copper or gold or something like that. Thank you. And hair most often of copper, golden blonde, and black. That's the black part. Is that? See what I did? Didn't I just got triggered with like, but what if it was black? I had that something was going on there. As soon as I went to the highlight black, and I was like, wait a minute. Geez, but I don't think that's how I did in Dragon Age Origins for that mod. So I'm not sure. They don't have to be the same. Goddamn. Sun elves, no one cares. Like no one cares. I care. Sun elves typically had green eyes. Though golden ones, I knew it. I knew I had like some weird memory of like, golden, was it golden eyes? And I did it because it felt right. I feel like sometimes I just gotta trust myself. I can't trust myself. Often with liquid appearance and silver, black, hazel, or copper hues. And then like their moon elf, I knew there was sun and moon. I knew this was from some handbook or some special Faerun handbook with extra classes or something, or like maybe it was like the handbook of elves or something. Like their moon elven, I have all of this stuff, man. So it's like I devoured this stuff in my old Jesus. Like all right, you know what? It doesn't matter. I've gone too far down this rabbit hole, and I'm still making a character. So I'm going to keep this, even if that's not what the original was. It makes sense now. Proceed. Oh, yeah. Works for me. Let's go. Please, 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 for the love of please be. Yes. You have a tail? Do I not get to choose your tail? I do not. No, there's no the class. I don't have to do the attributes, so it's a character in the arc. The narrative is likely plays a part. I think she looks awesome. Venture forth. 3 hours, over 3 hours. Oh, do we get to be in this cutscene? That would be so cool. I gotta remember to move my mouse out of the way. That's annoying. Oh, is this where we see the ship thing that I remember seeing? How long ago was that trailer? Would that trailer have dropped? Did I do a reaction on the channel for the Baldur's Gate 3? Was it at E3 or something like that? 2-3 years ago? That feels like a long time ago for me. Yes, this is what I remember seeing. Yes, that's so good. Oh my god, they had the Wilhelm screaming there. Sounders will know what I mean. Oh my god. And were called conduits, I think. Like wormholes, effectively. You can cross planes, that's so cool. Damn, man. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. So cool looking, man. Dragons are so well done here, man. The designs are so good. Look how cool that looks, though, man. That's nasty, right? Oh my god, look at the graphics of this. I remembered it looking way beyond its time. Whatever it was, I was like, no, this can't be. Like, it was blowing my mind how cool the designs look, but not only cool, but they feel so integrated. And I had never seen a Dungeons and Dragons property with this kind of style and design. And I mean, it's excelling here. Even with that facial motion and reaction is just so good. Look at that. So crazy, man. I don't remember any of the characters, I think, in game 1 and 2. Like, hell, I don't remember Yankee. Is that like 3 from all of 3? Maybe that was Damn. This feels like I haven't started, but it's gonna be such a long journey and it's gonna be so long. This experience could completely absorb me. Why does that version just keep showing up there? How do you remove that, folks? Because that's annoying. You know what I mean? Just me? Yes.
My head.
Okay, we're gonna wrap this up here. The version's gone, but it's down here for some reason. What happened? Journal updated. Let's let things happen while I give my outro here. Oh my God. I have to absorb the UI. The UI right now, it feels like World of Warcraft. Like my memories of playing in World of Warcraft. I had this HUD enhancement. You get all those mods and stuff like that. That kind of cleaned up the way your mod, like it looked down there, and like, man, this is giving me flashbacks. Oh no, you know, my tape. Well, that's right, I'm in big mode, so you don't need to see that thing down there. Anyways, I have to go through all of these. I got to read through all of this. I'm not going to waste that time when I come back to actually play the game. Episode 1, we'll give a proper introduction to the game and isometric.
Time to press ahead.
Oh, stop walking. Stop. Go back over there where it's safe. Anyways, and yeah, I need to look through all of this stuff, all of these actions. I'm sure that the keyboard stuff will come back to me. It says X, it says Z, ZCX for some reason. It's a weird order down here. I'll figure it out, you know what I mean? I haven't played an isometric game for a long time. I've been wanting to get into a lot of the CRPGs I talked about a couple months ago that kind of pivot the channel towards going more RPG. I know it's a bunch of stuff going on with the channel right now. I'm just taking some stabs in the dark. This was one of them. I didn't even anticipate coming to the channel this early, but I had to. You understand? This goes back for me, like I said, tonight. I know exactly where I was in 1998. I wasn't going to my classes in university. I was in a basement playing this goddamn game, and I know where it was in 2000 because I was ending I was in my final years, and I was still skipping classes in university for Baldur's Gate 2, and I was playing co-op. with someone that wasn't in the country anymore, and so it's just something deep and internal, like shifted inside me in the morning when I was like, wait, it's launching today, and I felt like I had already missed the boat, so I was like, oh, I already missed the launch, so I can just wait, But then it turned into, wait, I can. Because I just released a channel update that if you all know, you know what I'm talking about. Like I've given, like I'm coming back in. You know what I mean? I want to move forward, and I knew it was going to be in a CRPG direction. I had Divinity 1 installed. You understand? You have to understand. And so, what is that? Sorry, soft flame thing coming at me. And so, I thought that's where I was going to go in like a week from now, 3 weeks from now, 4 weeks. I don't know, this month in August. And but then this happened. So here we are. I'm in the outro after a very long character. Jen, if you made it this far, good Lord, God bless you. I have no idea how you made it. But thank you for checking it out. And I hope you're excited about this game coming to the channel. I am certainly excited to play it. Whether or not I continue this for 400 episodes, I mean, it really is going to come down to if people are invested in watching it and kind of coming along the journey with me and keeping the production dynamic as part of the experience of the game. Otherwise, I'm going to invest myself in this game. Pretty sure whether it's on the channel or not. It's going to come down to, oh God, I clicked on something.
I'd still be stuck inside if we hadn't been attacked.
Don't worry, bro. We'll reload soon. And this is already making me feel like it was Baldur's Gate, but I know Baldur's Gate didn't look this good, you know what I mean? And I know that even Dragon Age, was pretty good for 2007-ish, whenever that came out. I think it was 2007. But this already looks bad. Like, there's just enough here. Like, there's obviously, right? There's so many years have passed. So I could see myself making a bunch of characters and just trying things and learning D&D 5, for example. Like, I feel like reading the handbook now. I've had the handbook in my house. It's not mine. Someone left it behind like 7 years ago. Never read it. Well, I wasn't going to play it, so I never read it. I flipped through it, but I never read it. And so I feel like now I need to read it before I really get deep and invested in this, because we're going to go tactical here. I'm going to go for like full on. Let's really challenge and like, oh, it's okay. Death is fine. We'll figure it out. That's what quick saves are for. But I do feel like I want to force myself to get into the game systems again, because I have such a huge, predominantly secret history in the game, in that the meta parts of the 3rd edition, especially the 3rd edition stuff, 3.5, Mutants and Masterminds, all these things. And man, I feel like I miss number crunching stuff and really thinking about that for and sometimes, I'll have to cut around half an hour for one round of me figuring something out. We'll see. I don't know with this game how the combat works yet in the game. I get to experience that all blind with all of you when I come back to play the game. So hopefully there's enough interest out there that encourages me to come back sooner. And of course, watching this, of course, the best way for you to encourage you to share this with other people with similar interests as yourselves. And so thank you very much for showing up once again, and I'll catch you in the next stack of episodes. Don't forget to explore, engage, inspire, buddy. Peace.